Normally, I would give a game like Mildew Children a strong, it's okay, I guess, out of 10, but since it is pretty much one-person project, I'm more inclined to be a bit more impressed. So the story follows Kirf, who's a young witch from the secluded village, and she's facing quite a conundrum. Time is coming up for the very secret dark ritual meant to keep villagers safe, but it seems that her cavern won't be able to perform it this time. And this basically sends her on a search for the less conventional solution to the problem. The opening chapter is a great at setting the tone. There's a lot of talk about death as a part of cycle. Kirf is meeting Priestess of Death, who's also her sweet bestie. And overall, the story presents the life and death as parallel forces that require constant dialogue. In the village, there's a rule that no one should age past 19th, but there is some expectation of reincarnation, except for the witches. At the start, 2 deaths happen. One is planned due to this no people older than 19th rule. The other one is unexpected. Both are from different social groups, so the reaction to their deaths and how they impact the village greatly adds to the more of the understanding of the lore and actual values. Kind of like how consistent the lore is. Everyone raised in the village shares the similar understanding of what's possible, even Kirf when she's experimenting with more unorthodox solutions. Those solutions fit within the logic of the setting rather than feel more modern or out of the place. So everything is very consistent in that. If you want to check the game by yourself, the first chapter is actually free on the Steam, but I do have to admit it is very text heavy and fairly linear. There are 2 main endings, both are fairly easy to reach. Village complex belief system is being gradually explained in the later chapters, but a lot of the gameplay due to that involves memorizing spells and recipes. Often ended up taking screenshots to keep track of them. Optional minigames that are meant to build tension during the dialogue, but I think that they might be a bit distracting if you don't have basic Russian comprehension. I do like how theatrical the voice acting is, especially the internal thoughts are voiced similar to the old school radio dramas, which makes me quite nostalgic. I did enjoy it very, very much. And honestly, it would probably work very well as audio drama, to be fair. I would say go and check the demo if you are not scared by very lecture-heavy gameplay and if you really like dark pagan fairy tales.